Hey there friends, welcome to the channel, welcome back if you've been here before. I hope you're all doing well, and fingers crossed that this video actually makes it onto YouTube. I've been dealing with technological difficulties over the last 2 to 3 weeks, but that's a whole other story for next time. Today we're going to be talking about why I create the art that I create. So let's dive into this video. I have some commissions that I need to work on, so I just thought we could hang out, kick back, chill, and chat about this together. There's going to be moments where this gets a little heavy, so I do want to warn you about that. The reason I create art is for multiple reasons, but some of the reasons do get pretty darn heavy, so I don't want to shock you with that. All right, so let's dive in. Before we dive into why I create the paintings that I create, the artwork that I create, I want to kind of give you an idea as to why I create any of the things that I create. That includes my paintings, videos, any sort of content I release out there, anything that I create. These are the reasons that I do it. I like creating beautiful, inspiring things for people because I believe that every individual in this entire world could use more beauty, more positivity, more hope and joy and mental clarity, more confidence. I also create what I create because I want to cause openness and thoughtfulness in people's minds. Life is hard. Life can be really hard. I think a lot of us could agree on that. If I'm going to do anything with my time here on Earth, I hope that it's in service to making people's lives lighter and brighter and happier and more positive, more stable. And I want to do this by using the skills and talents that I have, which are painting and creating beautiful things and offering my knowledge and my friendship. So those are the reasons that I create anything that I create. Pretty much just to make everybody's lives more positive, more upbeat, brighter, lighter, happier, and more thoughtful. Is this the right grain? No, it needs to have more yellow. Very warm yellow. So why exactly do I create the artwork that I specifically create? That I cannot seem to not create, because that would be sad. Couldn't imagine my life without painting. Well, to start off, due to these reasons, I tend to paint in very saturated colors that pop and bring a very positive vibe. Even when my paintings are dark and moody, there tends to be a very positive twist in there somewhere. If you take time to consciously look for it, I believe you can find something positive in every situation. Even if you have to decide that you are going to be the positive situation or the positive factor in the negative situation. I've dealt with severe anxiety, severe stress, severe depression in my life. And that statement would have bugged me at one point because I was so sad and so lost that I would have been like, okay, like you come sit in my spot and then tell me. It's hard. It's not easy. I use these reasons in my artwork, these thought processes, because I want to cause people to remain open. I want to cause people to think more. I want to cause people to find the positive. I want to cause people to reflect and realize that not all is lost. We're constantly bombarded with just negativity all the time. I'm so excited about building a community here, and this is a reason behind it. I also paint this way for myself as well. I started this whole journey as an artist for myself. I grew up struggling in school. I'm dyslexic and highly ADD. Shocking, I know. What? She's got ADD? Yeah, a lot. And I just felt really down on myself growing up. Like, I'm not smart enough, I can't do this, school was so hard. In moments, I felt like I was battling the industrial school system that is not great for people with dyslexia. I felt like I was battling it and my own mind all on my own. And the one thing that I felt totally competent in, totally secure in, was art. I felt like I could create anything. I could do anything. I could be that expert, awesome artist. I've continued to paint for myself and create in service to myself over the years because life didn't get any easier once I became an adult. And I found myself in a really bad place in life. And I've come to realize, this is why this is going to be kind of a difficult video for me, is that, and this is why I want to make this video so bad. I'm fine. I'm actually really happy right now. It looks like I'm going to cry, which I am about to cry. But it's like a joyful, liberating, like, oh my God. Art, for me, has always been a fabulous form of therapy. And I've always known that. I'm avoiding saying what I really want to say right now. I'm self-sabotaging myself in this moment. This is me in the wild. Holy crap. I've been digging deeper lately into my feelings and why I feel the things that I feel and why I do the things that I do. And I've come to realize that my biggest fear in life is to feel inadequate, to feel incompetent, to be incompetent. A horrible, horrible fear of mine. It's the #1 fear. And it leaks into everything. I escape a world where I'm afraid of being incompetent or a failure into art because I feel very competent here. I feel talented. I can also shut my mind off and relax. It's a form of meditation for me. I can escape and unwind and relax. And when I got in this bad situation and bad predicament in life, just I wasn't happy. I wasn't valuing myself, and I was allowing myself to be squashed and pushed around and, you know, in a sense abused. And I started becoming this person that I didn't want to be because I was in a defensive state. I would escape to my art and use it as a therapy. It can't follow me here. There's nothing like escaping into creating a fabulous something or other and going into that flow state where your mind just blissfully doesn't exist here, it only exists in here. Creating and painting these beautiful and positive twists in my paintings, it reminds me to be thoughtful about my thoughts and emotions. It reminds me to stay open and positive. Guys, like, I'm totally fine. This sounds like, I'm afraid that I am going to sound like I'm super depressed right now. I'm not. What I'm trying to say here is that art and creating and painting, it just helps me, and maybe it helps you, seriously sort through the garbage that you are hauling around on your backside. I feel like Santa Claus, but with a sack full of trash. whenever I'm sad or depressed or feeling junky. And art seriously helps me sort through that junk. For the longest time, I didn't even realize that this was why I did and do what I do. It wasn't until I sat down and I was like, wow, I'm seeing a pattern here. I wonder why. And then I dug deep and I was like, holy smokes, like, fun fact, all of my landscapes, like this painting, none of them actually exist in real life. And here's the funny part, in my dreams, each one of these landscapes I have visited. I have visited in my dreams. You could call it Peyton's World, Peyton La La Land, but I'm a very vivid dreamer. I always have been. And I always have a blast while I'm dreaming. And when I was in the darkest moments of my life, I would wake up in the morning and I would be so sad. Just so sad that I couldn't go back to sleep. I couldn't stay there. And my studio and my art was my one safe place. Somehow that boundary was maintained, thankfully. And so I would escape to my studio and I would escape into these paintings, and I found myself just wanting to paint these places that I just wanted to return to so bad. And yeah, these places brought me so much peace and joy and inspiration and excitement and positivity and beauty that I decided, why should they only exist in my head? Why should they only be real in my dreams and daydreams? These things should be created and brought into reality. And so that's what I do. That's what I do. I try to create positive, beautiful, thoughtful realities with paint or pen or pencil or whatever. It's usually paint. Wow, I think this video is done. And I'm feeling good about it. I feel lighter and brighter and more positive. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it till the end, I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. I just bared my soul a little bit. So if you made it till the end, like, I have some serious feels for you. Like, I think we're best friends. I'd like to be friends. I guess I'm gonna leave you with this question. What does art mean for you? You may not be an artist. You may just really love the arts, or you love woodworking and making furniture, or you just like doodling on the side of your, I don't know, your meeting notes at work. What does that do for you? What does it mean to you? I'd love to hear it in the comments below. Wow, okay, I'm struggling. My computer's freaking out, my camera's freaking out. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day and a creative rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully by then my computer will be fixed. Because, wow. Whew. Okay, bye.